Welcome back again, and now it's time to do a more difficult form of Helm's Deep, I guess. Still Gaul against Rome, but this time I'm going with a green color, and I'm going against hard level AI, who's gonna start with more money than I will as well. So hopefully I'm gonna get a really good game out of this. But as usual, I will start with hiring a bunch of defenders. First of all, I need my banner though, and then a bunch of defenders. First I need to buy my flag though. Bunch of defenders. Oh, they are really aggressive. Bunch of defenders and a bunch of militia. This is awesome. It feels much more difficult right now. I'm really gonna regret saying that this was awesome. Most likely. But as soon as they're through, hopefully we'll be able to take them down. And my guys will be running, will be taking them out. And then my defenders will be able to go up to the wall. And my next defense is going to be a lot easier. That was funny. And they're most likely going to be pushing like this all the time, but every 2 minutes I think I'll be getting reinforcements that's going to attack their bases, so they'll have to run back to defend it. I guess their C base. No, their B base actually. Yeah, their B base is gonna take a lot of troops to take, because if you look at it, they have so many defenders on that point. Okay, first experience level for my standard carrier. I'm gonna go with damage and blocking because I need my troops to be really effective. And now they came through the gate. But it doesn't seem like they got through it because they broke it, but rather because it opened for some reason. And they will be coming back. I have so many defenders that I basically can't even fit them all on the wall nowadays. But look at that, I just got reinforcements. And I broke my legs. So now will be a good time to charge out and trying to take one of their positions. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work out too well. Now I need to run back and get my defenders to protect me. And as soon as I'm gonna say that these are my elven allies. Basically. Yeah, my standard carrier is gonna die. This feels so dramatic. Look at his blood down there. My poor standard carrier died. So sad. So sad. But still, I mean, I can't just hide out behind my walls. I will need to run out as well, because otherwise they're gonna outgrow me score wise. So I will need to attack them as well, but in the same time I will need to defend my base. Am I getting reinforced right now? My first point, of course, was to get the standard carrier. Then I want to throw some spears, and also they're gonna hammer my gate hard a lot. So I really need to be able to repair that as quickly as possible. And while they are attacking my base, I will be attacking them from behind. And I also will be getting reinforced right now, while I also got one of their bases. So this is good. And this is just suicide for their army, basically. Because they're not gonna attack the gate because I'm approaching them. And they're not gonna attack me because then the spears will just be raining down on them. So that was a really expensive engagement to take from. Look at all the dead purple/blue bodies. Is this purple or blue? I think purple. Bluish, purplish. Movement speed, melee damage, or higher cost. This is a lot less higher cost. But I want more melee damage. I'm counting on my economy being okay. And now they are coming to take my base. Maybe I will at least try to put some hurt on them. The Urukai of Rome. Who won't attack me, it seems. Now I need my people of Rohan to run back. This was a really expensive engagement for me, seeing as I lost a lot of troops. But now I will be hiring spearmen instead of militia. So they will be holding the gate, while my elven spearmen, I guess, if we want to stay true to the movie, are really putting the hurt on their army. Look at all the dead bodies piling up. But we also brought down their standard carrier, and in a couple of seconds I'm gonna have a new batch of reinforcements coming in, so that's gonna be great. But I want to go with as many upgrades as I can while I'm still young, I was gonna say, but while I have the economy for it, basically. So now my maximum number of units are reached. I have a good mix of militia and spearmen. The spearmen, I guess, of the regular Rohan units, and the militia will be the drafted peasants, basically, who I brought in. And I can't attack them from here. That's really frustrating. Another point for my banner, but I guess those are gonna do as good a damage as I will. Brace the gate! Look at that. So great. And this computer is hard. So you can really tell that having a fortified position like this helps out a lot. Helps out a ton when it comes to... Look at that, my reinforcements captured a base. I wasn't even there. And still my guys are capturing bases. And they're just gonna be obliterated by my defenders. And now they're gonna take the next base as well. And remember that the Romans started out with more money than I did. So they did have a better start than me, or than I. I wonder if... I mean, I have more reinforcements coming in like 10 seconds as well. So I'm just gonna stand out in the fort. Looking out over my fellow troops, and one guy dancing along. They took back that base. Now we're also gonna look at them taking back all my other bases as well. I want you to guard this position. Thank you. And they're gonna take the next one as well. I mean, this is absolutely okay by me. I'm in the lead with like 500 points, even more than that. And I want it to be, I want them to get some good attacks in. So in order for them to do that, they're gonna need to rack up some more gold. But now we got reinforcements who are gonna come to their A base. Our Rohan reinforcements. And look at that, they're just gonna pummel down the Roman infantry, or the Urukai. Their shields are more like Urukai, I guess. But they are not forming Testudo, which is beyond, which I can't understand why not. Now they are. Now we need to take the gate. Oh, they only had one poor standard carrier left. But they did manage to put a lot of hurt into my gate. But so far it's going okay. I do have a lot of money though. So I will take the time to recruit, to do some team upgrades and also recruit some more troops. But of course I'm maxed out with 25 right now. And look at that, another squad is coming through. I will try to do a small attack on their bases. They are trying to take my A base. We are getting ready to throw our spears at them. As soon as they break their formation, we're gonna throw basically. And they're gonna break it any second now. Any minute now. And blew the horn, which will make us, will give us double of every standard buff. But their troops were a lot better than us, it seems. They have Rohan spearmen, so I guess they're really good defensively. And I really don't want you to close the gate on me. Thank you. And hold this one. I'm gonna recruit some of the very elite Rohan units. Probably the Edoras, Hall of the King's Guard, I guess. And wow, every time they're gonna break on this fortress like water on rock. Break on these walls. Yeah, that's really what happens. And I have a lot of troops left to spare as well. But here they come again, and this time we're gonna stand down ready to greet them at the gate. However, we did get reinforced right now, so that means that some troops of ours are going to be attacking any of their bases. And I wonder which one it's gonna be, and also, oh, they're gonna take their B base. But yeah, that was no issue for me. Apart from the fact that I can't climb back up on my wall. But so far they haven't. Oh, it's my allies who are running around capturing their bases. So they gave me the B base, and they're gonna give me A as well. And I have no idea what C is doing, or what Purple is doing right now. They're trying to build up a new army, and we can look from afar how our allies, our Gallic allies, are doing. Look at my little village, it's so cool. Well, it looks like my dear friends got their asses handed to them, and they are reclaiming the A side as well, and I guess they're gonna go for B next, and then they're gonna come back to attack our fort again. But I'm just gonna keep upgrading. I now have a full set of team upgrades, which means my team at least cannot be any more upgraded, but I still of course have the standard carrier experience points. I'm gonna want them to be a bit faster as well. Look at this ragtag group of soldiers. It's so cool. We have both militia and we have spearmen and we have the very elite troops. I'm actually gonna check what those are called. Noble Guards. Of course, they're named Noble Guards. So cool. We have militia and spearmen and Noble Guards of the Hall of the King. And the next battle is gonna be outside the gates of Helm's Deep. And we really took them down a peg with that volley. And of course a headshot to their... Oh, look at that. That was brutal. I really got their standard carrier down. But now we got even more reinforcements. Gandalf is not lazy when it comes to bringing new reinforcement to Helm's Deep. We almost could have done this without defending at all, since our reinforcements are doing quite the job at bringing them down. But I did lose a lot of troops over there. Look, all the green blood. And Lurtz, or whoever this Uruk-hai leader is, with a golden breastplate, really cool. It's going down, and we're gonna go with even more. I'm just gonna go with a mix of troops right now, because I want it to be... I want this kind of like ragtag groups of a mixed up group of soldiers. Both militia and spearmen, and of course the awesome Noble Guard right there. The mustache game is really strong with gold. Some of them are shaved, of course, but that's gonna be the peasant boys that were drafted into the army at the very beginning of the battle. So cool, so cool. And we are ready for them as soon as the gate breaks. We're gonna unleash a volley of spears, and that's all there is to it. We got all the bases, a victory within 16 minutes and 43 seconds, and Helm's Deep is defended by Rohan. I think it's a lot more fun to play if you build up this kind of story behind it. I'm still a bit disappointed that the hard AI wasn't more of a challenge. I wanted them to have like much more soldiers and attacking more often. So the next time I'm playing this game, I'm gonna give the AI an increased gold per minute income, and hopefully that will make it a bit more challenging, because as long as I have this really great fortress, it's quite easy to defend it. But of course I need to have a fortress. It's the Battle of Helm's Deep, so of course I need a fortress. But still, I think this was a lot more fun than playing just the normal AI. Hard was a bit more difficult, and I still think it's so much fun to create a story, or use another story on this game mode. So a lot of fun, hope you liked it as well, and I'll see you in the next one.